like to give a quick shout out to Zach Howell. Zach Howell is the current Chief Deputy Clerk for the Forrest County Collector. He is running for that seat in August for Forrest County Tax Collector. He took the time to provide me and my viewers with not only a list of fees, penalties, and taxes, but also he provided me and you guys with the formula for how your car tag is calculated, the price of your car tag. This also mimics and follows the same rules for properties like your home, your property taxes on your home, things like that. So let's get into it. Right, so our example we have here for the vehicle is a 2019 Chevy Camaro. The MSRP price is $37,900. Tax district for this example is 102, which is the city of Petal, assessed by the tax assessor in your county. Then the tax collector, which is a different department altogether, collects the money and the fees from the taxpayers. Again, we have our assessed value, which is the MSRP multiplied by the depreciation percentage, which is a percentage provided by the state that you're in this case, Mississippi. That would be $37,900 times 15% for $5,685. In the case, in my home, we live inside of Forrest County, inside of the city limits of Petal, and also inside of the Petal School District. So that means that we pay 3 sets of millage taxes or ad valorem taxes. Now, for the sake of this video and this example, this has broken it down by city, school, and county as well. So you take your assessed value, which is $5,685, and you multiply that by your county millage, your city millage, and your school millage. The county millage for Forrest County at 0.06550, the city is 0.04621, and the school is 0.05965. When you look at your millage rates on other forms of documentation and just in general when you hear people talk about it, you're not going to hear someone say, well, your millage rate is 0.06550. You're going to hear 65.50. So if you live inside of the county of Forrest, not inside the city limits of Petal, but inside of the district for the school, you're paying a total of $128.46 in millage. If you live inside of Forrest County, within the school district boundary, and also inside of the city limits, you are going to look at a total millage of $174.67. There again, if you live over here inside of the Forrest County School District lines, inside of the county forest, inside of the city of Hattiesburg limits, you're paying a total millage of $174.62. That millage rate is then calculated, or it's used rather, to calculate your taxes that you owe on property by using the formula that I am explaining in this video. We have $372.37 for the county ad valorem, $262.70 for city, and $339.11 for school. That comes to a total ad valorem tax of $974.18, and that is your amount. That basically that is the taxed amount after you take your 15% and then calculate ad valorem taxes into that based on where you live, county, city, school, just the county, that sort of thing. Then you go on to do your legislative tag credit percentage. So that's called LTC for short. Basically, it's a tax reduction for motor vehicle owners. This was approved in 1994 by the state legislator. The current rate is 8.5%. And the LTC percentage total must equal 100%. In this case, we've got $372.37. Remember that from up here at the county. Okay, so you take that amount and then you divide that by $974.18 because that is your total right here. And that comes out to 38%. Then you take your city taxes and you do the same thing. That comes to 27%. You take your school, you do the same thing. That comes to 35%. And then you apply that LTC percentage to the assessed value. LTC credit is your county total. $372.37 minus that credit, $183.62 is $188.75. For the city of Petal, you're going to take that $262.70 minus $130.47 for a total of $132.23. School for the city of Petal, $339.11 minus $169.13 is $169.98, and your total ad valorem tax is going to come to
$490.96.
Now, fees, taxes, and penalties. Registrations expire the last day of the month, but citizens are given a 15-day grace period before penalties are assessed. On the 16th day, a 5% penalty is added. For each subsequent 30 days, an additional 5% is added. The maximum penalty is 25%, in which eligibility for the legislative tax credit is lost. And newly purchased vehicles have 7 working days to be registered. If the vehicle is purchased outside of Forrest County, there is an additional 48 hours to register the vehicle. On the 8th day of or after the additional 48 hours, a 5% penalty is added. Maximum of 25% penalty in which eligibility for the LTC is lost. Citizens may surrender their old unexpired car tag and receive a credit. This credit is applied towards like taxes. In other words, ad valorem, ad valorem, ad valorem, ad valorem, I'm picking privilege and others. All right, and then there's a registration fee for a new vehicle purchase is $14. Your renewal fee is $12.75. Your privilege tax is passenger SUV $15, light pickup truck $7.20, motorcycle $8, and a trailer $10. Title fees for your regular title is going to be $10. For the fast track title, it's $40. Specialty and personalized tag fees $33 to $53 depending on the tag. Current mail fee is $5.50. Trauma fee is $50. Hybrid fee is $80, and electric vehicle fee is $161.
My name is Kayla, and as always, I am bringing you the best content in the county. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Zach Howell, for providing this information for my viewers and for the citizens of Forrest County. I encourage you to get acquainted with these things. This information is important. If you're a taxpayer, most certainly. I also encourage you to get out and vote. There is an election coming up August the 8th of 2023. Pay attention. Qualifying deadline is next week, and you might see a name that you recognize on that list coming soon. Until then, stay safe and pay your taxes.